Hey everyone, this is Luke, and before before we get on to this video, I want to say thank you all for 300 subscribers. 300, amazing. Hopefully in the near future, maybe in about hopefully within a year, we can get to 500, half of 1,000. We already made it past the 25% mark of 1,000. And now let's try and get to the 50% mark with 500. Hopefully within sometime within 2021 or 2022 if I'm still uploading by then. With that being said, let's move on to today's video. Hey guys, this is Luke again and welcome back to yet another Ninjago video onto the channel today. Poor Dareth. He used to be so incredibly good back when he debuted in season 2. But as time grew on, he started to become more and more annoying and basically a jerk. And by the time season 9 came out, it pretty much destroyed his character to the point of no return. In today's video, I will talk about why it's pretty much too late to save the character of Dareth, and why it's pretty much the best idea just to simply write him off from the show. So, as we all know, Dareth debuted in Season 2 in the second episode called Pirates vs. Ninja, where he introduced Grand Sensei Dareth's Mojo Dojo. The idea of Dareth is that he was a comic relief character, kind of like Jay, but instead of being a main character like Jay, he was a side character. So he wasn't too heavily involved with the plot and, the adventures of the ninja, which was completely normal within his character. In season 3, it happened again. He was still enjoyable as, the guide for when the ninja, when they were still teachers, he was the guide, basically the substitute in a sense. And he had his whole little animal thing where he basically saved Sally from the shark. In season 4, that's where things kind of started to decline, but not at a drastic rate. In season 4, he became a bit more involved, basically, which was a good and a bad thing. A good thing because, Dareth could get a bit more involved, but then again, it kind of goes against what type of character he is. A side character, basically. He changed Nia's clothes so she could fit in as a kabuki. He basically was Elvis for an episode. And he basically nearly died at trying to fend off some of Chan's cultist followers. So, yeah. And he really didn't have that much of a role, if any. I don't think he was even in Season 5. But Season 6 is in my opinion, where Dareth started to go really downhill. Because in the very first episode, he says pretty much a sexist and misogynistic comment about Nia, saying this is for boys and that this is a boy's house or something like that. Something along those lines. Which, I'm not sure how that got past the censors, to be honest. So, it really made Dareth look like a complete douchebag to Nia, and he never apologized to her, and basically became a huge creep by, with his whole camera thing. He even watches Jay and Nia make out with the camera in the final episode. What a creep. And this only gets worse in Day of the Departed, where he just becomes a complete and utter dick to the Royal Blacksmiths because of, them just rehearsing and whatnot. It's just annoying at this point. He just becomes a money grubber, a cheapskate, basically. Then in Season 7, he kind of remained around the same. One of his old tropes was brought back about the fake trophies being taken. But really, that was all it. In Season 8, he was basically, the bartender to the Sons of Garmada with the whole Bobas thing. But Season 9, to me, is where the final nail was in the coffin for this character. because he was given a whole arc. This was the most involved he was in any season prior. So, but he was given an arc so bad. Some fans even consider it to be the worst arc in Ninjago. Even worse than the infamous love triangle thing from Season 3. And that is, basically, he supposedly gains a new power called Brown Power. But the side effect of it is that he constantly pisses his pants. Like, what? This would have been perfectly okay back in 2012 when we were a bunch of kids and we appreciated that type of humor. But we were in our mid-teens. We don't tolerate crap humor anymore. And if you do tolerate that, you have the worst type of humor imaginable. Unless you love knock-knock jokes for some reason. But this was definitely the final nail in Dareth's coffin. I just can't see the writers improving this character anymore after that. In Season 10, he just seems to become an attention seeker. And that's really what he becomes. He's an attention seeker. He wants to gain the attention. He wants all the spotlight all to himself. In a sense, he's an egotist. And overall, I do not think this character can ever be written properly ever again. I think it's time to write Dareth off of the show. But what do you guys think? Is there hope in Dareth's character, or is he too broken to fix? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel by clicking on that subscribe button, and click on the notification bell to see every video that I will upload. And I'll see all you folks in the next video. Bye-bye!